The CEO of a billion-dollar company was seconds away from financial ruin. Servers down, investors panicking, his empire crumbling. Then, a janitor's kid, with a mop in one hand and a hoodie hanging off his shoulders, walked in. What he did next stunned the entire boardroom. Welcome to Voices Tell Truth. The sleek glass tower of Janitor Technologies buzzed with the quiet hum of success. Inside its top floor, CEO Richard Caldwell stood before a wall of screens, his reflection staring back at him. Silver hair perfectly in place, suit sharper than a blade. This was his empire, the billion-dollar company he'd built from the ground up. Then the screens went black. The sudden silence of the servers stopping was deafening. The air-conditioned hum dulled. The entire company, banking software, payment, networks, everything, had gone offline. "What's happening?" Richard barked into the intercom. His voice cracked, betraying the calm image he worked so hard to maintain. "Sir," his assistant stammered over the speaker, "our servers are down. Completely. No one can log in. Clients are calling non-stop. The engineering team says they don't know what's wrong." Richard's stomach twisted. Millions of transactions froze mid-process. Every second of downtime was costing the company hundreds of thousands. Investors would smell blood. Rivals would circle like sharks. He slammed his fist on the desk. "Get it in here! Now!" Minutes later, his office filled with frantic engineers, their fingers flying over keyboards, voices hushed and panicked. Richard paced behind them, barking questions, demanding updates. None came. The system was encrypted, secure beyond reason, yet somehow crippled. In the chaos, no one noticed the small figure lingering at the doorway. Excuse me?" Richard spun around. A boy, maybe 13, with messy curls and a hoodie 2 sizes too big, stood there, clutching a mop handle like a staff. His eyes were wide, but calm. "This floor's off limits," Richard snapped. "Who are you?" The boy shifted nervously. "My dad's the janitor. He's cleaning the lower floors. I overheard the servers crashed." Richard glared. "This isn't a playground. Get security." "Wait," the boy interrupted, surprising everyone. "I think I can help." A room full of engineers stifled laughter. Richard stared. "You? Do you even know what a server is?" The boy's expression hardened. "Yes. And I think I know why your system's locked up." A tense silence followed. Something in his confidence made Richard pause. "Fine. 2 minutes. Prove it." The boy stepped forward, dropping the mop. He slid into a vacant chair, his small hands flying over the keyboard with a speed that stunned the room. His eyes scanned lines of code, fingers tapping like he'd been born for this. "Your security patch from last week has a recursive error," he murmured, almost to himself. "It created a loop that overloaded your firewall protocols. No wonder your backups failed." Richard blinked. The engineers leaned in, speechless. The boy navigated through hidden menus, rewrote several lines of code, and bypassed the system's own safeguards, like they were child's play. In less than 10 minutes, screens flickered back to life. Servers, word, data flowed, and the company's lifeblood roared back online. A collective gasp filled the room. Richard stared. "Who are you?" The boy smiled shyly. "Ethan. My dad lets me hang out here after school. I like fixing stuff." Richard couldn't speak. The kid had just saved his company. "Ethan," he said finally, his voice thick with disbelief, "how would you like an internship here? Paid." The boy's eyes widened. "Seriously?" Richard nodded, glancing at the stunned engineers. Anyone who can outcode my entire team in 10 minutes deserves a desk. No, an office. When Ethan's father arrived, still holding a mop, he nearly fainted at the sight of his son standing beside the CEO. That day, a janitor's kid became the unlikely hero of a billion-dollar empire. And Richard Caldwell learned that brilliance can come from the unlikeliest places.